searching the globe to find animals good enough to be called funny. It's the planet's funniest animals. The animal show that doesn't bite. So get up on the good couch and meet a dog who's involved in horseplay. A bird who loves to goose men. And a snail who likes a good slug now and then. All that and much, much more on the planet's funniest animals. And now, a man who personally knows that it's a zoo out there, Matt Gallant.
Hi, and welcome to the planet's funniest animals. Actually, I think Jupiter has some pretty funny animals, too. Ever have one of those days when you get up on the wrong side of the bed? Well, animals have those days as well, which is something I find really weird because what the heck are animals doing in my bed? Anyway, here are some animals who just seem to be having one of those days. Ever have one of those days when all you're trying to do is get a little taste of birdseed to hold you over till dinner? So you figure you'll just carefully take a couple of pieces from the feeder and nobody will be the wiser, right?
You gotta go up and do it. Oh, good Lord. He's got it. A birdseed bath. Look.
Well, that ought to teach you to spoil your dinner. Wouldn't you know it? The one day you decide to use your membership to the hamster gym, everybody wants to get on the same exercise wheel. And you just know it's going to be dripping with hamster sweat. Ever have one of these days? You forage around forever and finally find an apple? Then it comes time to get it through the front door. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe if I go inside, it'll work that way. Hey, wait a minute. I eat nuts. Then there are the days that start out looking pretty bad. I mean, a hook in your mouth is never a good thing, but then somehow things work out just fine. That is, depending on whom you talk to. Did you ever see Dan Rather or Tom Brokaw interview an animal? The answer is no. Of course, that might be why they're so successful today. I want you to take a look at these reporters trying to interview animals, and you tell me if they deserve a network anchor seat. One of the problems of interviewing animals is that they sometimes like the reporter a little too much.
Weekends only, Chip. Okay. Why is he doing that?
Well, he was just asking for it wearing that really sexy sweater. Then again, maybe it's just the hairspray that is so appealing.
Hold on, big guy. Eli is one of my favorite animals here at the zoo, and you can see why.
Now, if you're gonna do a news story with a bloodhound, let someone else hold the leash.
I'd like you to meet this week's bloodhound. It's not gonna work. Come on. No, Emily. Emily!
Swans make for a gorgeous photo opportunity. But make sure you have permission first. And no one guards their privacy as much as a llama. You know, if you look up any animal in the encyclopedia, you'll probably see a picture of them just standing there. Well, that's a little misleading because, as it turns out, most animals actually move. Here's how. A lot of animals move around under their own power. These penguins need to be wound up again. This bear cub utilizes the concept of gravity to slide downhill. Unfortunately, he's also experiencing a painful lesson in friction. Here's a dog who prefers traveling in snow. When you move this fast, it's important to remember where the hill ends and the wall begins. Oh, right there. Of course, some animals help each other get around. After a wild pool party, it's a good idea to have a designated swimmer. This parrot rides a bike. Yeah, right. Like, that's more efficient than flying. Buddy the dog prefers to ride a horse. Hey, buddy, I said ride a horse. But there's nothing a dog enjoys more than driving around town with the help of his best friend.
It's great. He seems to enjoy it. I mean, does he enjoy it? Do you think?
Yeah, I spoke to the SPCA and he said if he didn't like it, he'd jump off.
If you know an animal who's a little too much into the gravy, if you know what I mean, please watch this next segment because your pet is not alone. Remember, the first step to recovery is admitting there's a problem.
One of the first warning signs you should look for is a listlessness or lack of balance. At times, your dog may feel unstable on his feet. Notice how this animal can't even crawl in a straight line. Of course, then there's the undeniable physical evidence. You can always tell there's a problem when your dog's water bowl has a head on it. Remember, it's always best to look for the warning signs and get help before your pet falls off the wagon.
Thank you very much for introducing us.
Or the 32-ounce glass.
We'll be right back, but while we're away, will you please tell your dog not to do that in front of company?
Coming up, when good monkeys have bad hair days. Plus, the thunder from down under. How to avoid catching the bug. And the piano man's best friend. When we return to the planet's funniest animals.
You know, your pet can be irritated by a lot of things. Mailmen, fleas, a toilet seat hitting him on the head while he's drinking. But if you think those things make animals mad, here are some things that really get under their skin. One of the things that can really make an animal mad is when he's having a bad hair day and somebody else has the hat. What's making this dog mad isn't so much that his master is pushing a loud machine, but that the mower just chewed up his favorite bone. And nothing's more irritating than getting swatted in the face while trying to get to know a new friend. Okay, I'll just smell your breath. Well, we've just seen a few frightening examples of what can happen when animals get mad. Luckily, many animals now have the opportunity to channel these aggressions into positive activities. I'm speaking, of course, about kangaroo boxing.
Okay, this is an 8-round bout. You cannot be saved by the bell. No hitting below the pouch. All right, shake hands and come out fighting. Challenger in the gray, champion in the brown. Oh, look at that left hook. A natural southpaw. These are a couple of punching marsupials. These clinches can be extremely dangerous, not to mention exciting. She counters, she feints with a left. Another right, a 1-2 combination to the jawbone. Oh. Crossy looks in control. Oh, there it goes, a nice right to the jaw. Oh, that had to hurt. And the crowd is going wild. And it's over. That's it. The fight is over. That's all she wrote tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, if I was sitting where you are right now, I'd be glued to my seat knowing that it was time once again for commercials starring animals. I'd also get something to clean up that seat because, frankly, who wants glue all over their cushions? Anyway, this first commercial really taps the talents of one particular cow. The production value of this next animal commercial is absolutely flawless, with the exception of a few little wrinkles.
So much steam, it gets out even the toughest wrinkles. Quick and easy. The new Surge Express Iron from Black & Decker.
You know, every week we receive thousands and thousands of tapes showing off the musical talents of animals. So it was very difficult selecting 2 performances to present to you now. Okay, there weren't exactly thousands, and okay, it's not exactly every week. All right, to be perfectly honest, we only got 2 tapes. But since we got them, we might as well show them. Let's start with the musical stylings of Scarlett the Doberman performing Fur Elise. You can look for Scarlett's performance on CD and cassette. I'm not saying you'll find it, but you can look. Our next performer is a double threat. He not only sings, he provides his own accompaniment. Please, don't rush the stage. Here's Golden, the piano-playing dog. When you think about it, a couple of commercials is a small price to pay for all this funny. We'll be right back.
Coming up, what animals do on spring break. A pet who's totally flaked. Plus, lounge lizards.
Beautiful. Okay, you turn your head this way. Thank you.
When we come back to the planet's funniest animals. On the next episode of It Takes Three, Sissy, Missy, and Jack go on vacation and get water on the brain when they get the idea to go water skiing. And laughter ensues when they hit the high seas for some tropical hijinks. But it's oceanic panic when the gang takes up surfing and Jack gets lost at sea. While their 3 dates get shipwrecked at the bar with an hilarious bartender. It's 3 for all and all for fun on the new season hit everybody's talking about. So don't miss the hilarious all-new episode of It Takes Three.
You know, I'm not saying my dog is easily amused or anything, but last week I caught him chewing on a photograph of a bone. Well, whatever makes him happy is okay with me. Take a look at these other animals who are pretty good at making their own fun. Sometimes when you're home alone, you've got to amuse yourself. And sometimes when you're home alone, you look stupid. Hey, that's the advantage of being home alone. Some underprivileged dogs don't have real frisbees to play with. They have to amuse themselves with garbage can lids. This dog originally tried using manhole covers, but he kept knocking himself unconscious. Here we see the animal equivalent of amusing yourself by watching paint dry. I'm thinking that this is what our lives would be like if we didn't have television. This dog wasn't invited to the party, but that doesn't mean he can't make his own fun. Judging by his fun, you can see why he's never invited to parties. Sometimes, if you're lucky, Mother Nature provides the amusement. Dempsey here has made a game out of keeping all the snowflakes from landing on the lawn. The bad news is, he now has a 3 to 4 inch accumulation in his stomach. We all know that when dogs are being house trained, they go on the paper. But it's a real special pooch that actually delivers the paper. Take a look at Schnookums, the dog with a paper route. Meet a dog turned paper boy who's so focused on his job that he forgets to bite the mailman. Being considerate not to mess up the sidewalk, Schnookum takes a different route, across everybody's front porch. most customers like about Schnookums is how he always edits out the unpleasant news. And shows how he feels about his customers. Well, I'm sure there are other jobs for former newspaper boys and their dogs. And it's a darn good thing Schnookums didn't rip up the want ads. Here's something you may not know. When the emerald lizard is hatched from its egg, it scurries up trees and feeds on larvae and spiders. Then, reaching maturity, it makes its home with photographers who pose them on small wicker pieces of furniture. If you don't believe me, take a look.
Relax. Don't be nervous.
Henry Schiff is a photographer who has some very good reasons for liking lizards so much.
The lizards, especially a great big manly iguana like this guy right here, certainly attracts women like a magnet. There's no doubt about it.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, what woman wouldn't enjoy waking up and sharing a shower with Henry's friends? Actually, when you get to know Henry, you kind of get the feeling that he doesn't need women anyway. In fact, he loves lizards so much, he's made them his career.
Hold it. Beautiful. Okay, you turn your head this way. Thank you.
Well, okay. Maybe Henry's relationship with his lizards is purely professional.
If I could find a girl with a face like this, I'd settle down.
But then again, who am I to judge? Maybe these two need some time alone. Before we go, I'd like to leave you with something that my dog told me just this morning. He said, Matt, stop using the baby voice to talk to me all the time. Goodbye, everybody.